everyone, and welcome back to a veryYABAI podcast. I'm joined today with French Bite Daimyo
Hello.
and Emu Lapis.
Hello, hi everyone.
And I am Tane. Hello. So, what have we been doing? Oh my gosh, it's already like 2022 now. It is the new year.
We've been gone for a good month.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that we've been doing. Wow. There's a lot of stuff. Who wants to say, like, who wants to start is the thing. I know Emu, you've been doing like a lot of conventions, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll start. Yeah, so happy belated New Year, everyone. I hope everything's good. I went to a lot of conventions since the last time we talked. There was one in Maryland from January 6th to 9, and there was also a local one called Anime Los Angeles, which I had to have my friend's table, but it was really nice. I posted some pictures of MacFest on my Twitter, and it's really pretty. It's like one of my favorite cons to go to because the scenery is just really amazing, and one of my favorite it's like a 24-hour food chain kind of. I don't know, but they make really good smoothies, and I always go like in the middle of the night. And yeah, that was good. Had another con actually just finish up last weekend, and it was called Anime Impulse. This one has a lot of food, and I was able to see some friends I haven't seen like pre-COVID, and we just hung out, and I had like a dinner with some Discord people, so that was really nice. But COVID is really shitty, so be careful, everyone. Yeah,
Oh shoot, we
every
gotta be careful then.
every con I've been to, like after the show, they're just like, yeah, someone got COVID. Just make sure you're okay.
Oh
Yeah,
no. Oh shoot. It
but
was
I'm still alive.
that's good. I feel like it was really nice because we got to see like all your pictures and everything. Which convention had like I think it was like waffle penises or something.
Oh, that
Excuse
was
me?
yeah. Did you not see it, Crunch?
I didn't see that picture. What?
Wait, I'll send it to you in chat. You guys can check out my Twitter for that. But
Yeah.
there's that one was the last weekend. So this stall, I literally think they have the mold for the cock waffle, so they have to like sell, they made the mold. They gotta sell. Here it is.
Yeah. I think you said
Oh God. Okay, yeah, I think I saw that.
I think you said it just mostly like tastes like egg or something or
It's just like your regular egg waffle with like custard and stuff. Yeah.
I like that it has custard
Oh,
inside.
dude, I want a Depop, a Nutella Depop.
Hell
Mm.
yeah.
Oh yum.
It's funny. Everyone just like giggles and point at the banner. Yeah.
I feel like it's a good social media like opportunity, I guess, just to be like, aha, look what I got, kind of. Yeah,
Yeah, you need like two girls deep throating it to finish.
yeah. Also, I think it was Megfest. I saw like there was a Twitter post of like somebody doing. I think it was either like DDR,
Yeah.
Stepmania, or In the Groove. It was one of those, and then they were also playing the violin at the same
Oh,
time.
dude, that guy's insane.
Yeah, it was actually Dance Dance Revolution. He was playing doubles with the
Yeah,
violin.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was doing a like, I don't know what difficulty it was on, but it was a pretty hard one doing doubles playing the violin.
Oh my gosh, it was
Yeah.
He
crazy.
was playing the song that he was dancing to.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I miss how like conventions, there's always like those opportunities for like videos to go viral. It's like
Hmm.
some stupid like thing happened at your con and it goes on the internet. Like the one where like that guy took a picture of like that really cute maid and then the maid's like, "You're welcome, bro."
Oh,
Like,
I love
that
that
one.
one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like, you said that you had like Genshin like jerseys and stuff that you were selling, right?
Oh yeah. Uh so I make a lot of merch and one new product that I wanted to experiment was like jerseys, and it sold really well. It sold quite well. So if anyone trying to do artist alley, I think the new trend is like fashion. I think it's because all the weebs
Oh.
they can't buy the real Supreme, but the anime hype beast pretty good. So yeah, go support.
Oh, that's so
Mm.
cool. Because I think so you had like the wind and like the pyro and what was it ice and oh gosh, I'm trying to remember like
Oh,
all the Genshin stuff.
it was just there's only three towns that's out in Genshin, so I just made those three. It's Mondstadt, Liyue, and Inazuma.
Oh, right, that's what it was. Yeah, that's so cool. And you can like
Oh,
represent your area in Genshin.
I think the nicest compliment I got was like cosplayers said they can wear it for their cosplay, and I think that's so sick because I didn't think about that when I made it.
Oh, it could be like a casual cosplay or something like that, right?
Yeah, like there was actually already some Genshin cosplayers who wore it, and I posted on Twitter. It made me happy.
Oh, that's good
Mm.
then. Oh, that's so cool. Hmm. Crunch, tell us about your holidays and everything.
Dude, I did nothing. I sat on the couch and watched TV and some movies, and it was good.
I feel
Uh,
like
Did
I
you
feel like
finish any simulator games?
no,
Oh,
no, I can't even remember what I played over the holidays. It was just like a blur of eating food. That's about it.
that is true. We did acquire a lot of food, a lot of baking. Like it's like no more baking.
Mhm. Yeah, so
um
didn't do a huge amount. I don't know, did some VR chat get-togethers with some other streamers. What else did we do? I don't know, just watched movies and anime. That's pretty much it.
I've never seen the Indiana Jones movies, so we watched three of those, and then we watched also Happy Gilmore, and that was nice. Um, I feel like
oh,
it was almost like every other day we got to like watch a movie. Or I remember I think it was last year we were watching James Bond movies because I've never seen the Sean Connery ones, and that was really
Mm.
nice.
is,
Oh, it was so funny with like the third Indiana Jones movie with Sean Connery being like his father. I wasn't expecting because it's like when they were showing the roles at the very beginning, I'm like, Sean Connery, what's he doing in there? I think Crunch, you were starting to get into train stuff because you were watching like more diorama videos.
um, Not really. That was more like November, start of December.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I guess it's been that
actually.
long though.
It's been that long.
Oh my
I
gosh.
did buy a few more trains for myself at the end of November, and they finally came in like mid-December. I think that's probably why you're thinking about that.
Oh, I
But
guess so.
yeah, I did buy some new stuff. I bought some like interior lighting for all my trains. Um Stuff like that. But yeah, during the Christmas break though, yeah, didn't really do much. I'm looking through my Steam list too, and I didn't touch like anything
Oh,
for most of the winter. Like I played Project Hospital a bit, and that's pretty much it.
oh wow.
Yeah.
I feel like the holidays probably were just like a big blur then.
Hmm.
It was kind of interesting too because like we decided to take a week off. I think it was like the last week of December, right, Crunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's like the first week we've I guess ever taken a break from Twitch or streaming too. So yeah,
that's
it's kind of weird
good.
taking a break. It's like I don't know, nice to relax, but then it's like oh, kind of want to be productive doing stuff.
We
Mm,
didn't stream for like 8 or 9 days, and it actually felt like it was like a month, which was
mm,
kind of weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I did get some artwork done though, so I was happy with that. I feel like people liked the New Year's piece, like the cocktail dress that I drew.
Your boobs got bigger. Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
I told her
Yeah.
your boobs were too big in that drawing, Tawny.
Not big enough.
They're
I'm
inflating.
I'm a succubus. I can shapeshift.
Yeah. All the blood, the Coomer blood went into the titty.
Yeah. Also, I'm excited. I'm going to be a live 2D baby soon. I contacted Foxy Rain, and I was really happy that she had the time to like draw Life 2D. I've been meaning to like draw one on my own, but I never have the time to like work on it or anything. But so I really love her artwork, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I can be a VTuber baby. hmm I'm excited about that. I feel like for like recent games though or things, okay, so I've been playing Witcher the Enhanced Edition because I've already played like Witcher 2 and Witcher 3, and oh my god, it's so janky. I'm getting like pissed off with like some of the controls and everything, and it leads to like amusing situations. The thing that made me mad is that there was like this one quest where you have to like do an escort mission, and when you finally arrive into the town, there was like these hellhound dogs that were spawning during the cutscene. So as soon as I like escorted this girl into the village, they killed her like immediately after because they just spawn in the cutscene, and it's so stupid. And I also ran into like this one house where it's like these guys like they're just surrounding you, and they just oh and the controls are just so janky. I feel like they're just like not really responsive. But I know a lot of people like the first Witcher game for like nostalgia reasons and everything like that. The funny thing actually is that last time I played it, it actually crashed my computer. And apparently that's kind of a common thing. Well, that's a common thing that happens. Sometimes the game just decides to shut down. I was watching some people's playthrough of like that game, and they're like, "Oh, and the game crashed," or like, "Oh, and I crashed my computer," or like,
Wait, what if you're speed running? Do you just take the L?
You just take the L.
Oh, okay.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh,
Damn.
actually, funny thing. I think it was when I first booted up the game to stream it. It crashed during the opening cutscene. And I'm like, oh no, this is what we're in for. Oh gosh, but I just want to play the game just to be like, yeah, I played Witcher 1.
It's the reason why people tell like Witcher fans to play that game last, because unless you're in love with the entire like universe and everything, it's the most difficult game to play. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
I think if that was my first Witcher game, I don't think I would want to like continue. They don't really explain some things, or they just kind of like throw in a lot of like, you know, terms and stuff like that. But at least like from all the background knowledge from like 2 and 3, it's like, oh, I know what like the signs are. I know what like to do for like potions and like things like that. Yeah.
Well, because they were an indie dev, and they're Polish, and most of the people that were going to play the first game were going to be fans of The Witcher to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do any like tutorials or like explain any of the world to anybody. They just expected you to know it.
Yeah.
So it's a very hard game to get into.
I think it's really funny because it's like one of the opening like scenes too is like after like the attack on Kaer Morhen, like the keep and everything. Geralt's supposed to have amnesia, and I think it was Eskel or Lambert who was talking to him, and he's like giving him information, and he's like, Geralt, don't you remember this? And then Geralt's just like, Eskel, I have amnesia. Just some of the dialogue is like really, really funny. I guess like speaking of like CD Projekt Red stuff too, I've been playing Cyberpunk. I think they fixed a lot of stuff, but there's still like some jankiness in that game too. But I've been enjoying the story to it. It's kind of weird how like, well, not weird, but there's just so much like sex advertisements everywhere. I know it's supposed to be dystopian, but it's just like, wow, sex, everyone. And the kids still kind of look like mini adults, like in their faces. I know they tried to fix it, but I think some of the kids still look off. I don't know. Kids in video games just never look right to me.
Can you punt the kids at least? Because like that's the first thing I try in any game that has like children in it.
Oh, I haven't tried that. Yeah,
Like
usually
punch kids?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, usually in games they like don't do that. Like, because I think it was like that in Skyrim too. Like you can't kill children or. Hmm.
There, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I think there's some countries that you can't
Yeah.
hurt kids in media. So like, it's like the first thing I try to do in like any game like that.
Can you go after the children, teach them a lesson? Smack.
Like there was a mod for
Toxic.
yeah, there's a mod for Skyrim that made the children like super OP, but you could like kill them. That was a fun mod.
Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. I did like a Skyrim thing actually one stream too. I found like an overlay and like a Twitch integration where chat can like control Skyrim. So I did a little bit of that too. It was fun. So you can like end the mission successfully or like unsuccessfully. Um there was like that kind of stuff. Uh oh, the thing that was really weird though, I think the mod messed up the game. So I wasn't able to move after, but it's like I guess like typical, I don't know, Bethesda mod stuff. But as soon as I plugged in a controller, I was able to play the game and I thought that was so strange. Like that the keyboard was just refusing to work, but it was working like when I wasn't, playing the game though.
Who
Ah,
knows? You also have to
mm,
play the special edition version to use that mod.
yes, yeah.
And I think that version's kind of buggy. So oh well.
Ah, yeah. It just Skyrim, it just works. No, 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 it doesn't. I've been having a lot of fun with Cyberpunk though. I've just been playing it on my own time. I haven't been streaming it. I like having Keanu in my head. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, I guess we can see we can get right into the news.
Oh,
What has been happening recently, Crunch?
so I know it's been a while since Animal Crossing had their big update or expansion or whatever the heck it was.
Mm.
But apparently you can now buy Animal Crossing pajamas.
Oh.
You can now have Tom Nook uh you know pajamas.
Oh,
So
Aw.
they
and
look
where's
really cute.
Isabel?
I was gonna say, like
Right?
the little shorts part looks really comfy.
Where is Isabel? I don't know. But there's other characters. Oh, Tane, that picture to your left. Do you know which characters those are?
Oh, let me see here. Oh, they have different like names and like Japanese names compared to English names.
Hmm.
I am no Animal Crossing expert. Actually, I think a lot of people like that sheep though because they say he's cute. Or
It's okay. I don't know everyone, but it's Dom is the sheep
oh,
and
Dom is
Bunny is the
yeah.
rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go, Emu. Yeah.
I
Oh,
only remember because I was hunting for him and it took like 500 plus tickets to get him.
oh my
Oh
god,
shoot.
I'm derpy. I just found the list of the characters that you can get on the pajamas.
Oh.
So there's Filbert, Lolly, Francine, Daisy, and Sky on one pair, and it's basically just
Oh.
their faces like in a pattern on the pajamas.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the
And then
names are right
there's
there.
Dom, Ursula, Jock, Bunny, and Poppy on the other set.
Mm.
And
Oh,
then
Poppy's cute, cute little squirrel.
there's those they're very Japanese or Asian, but like they have like short pants pajamas and like a hoodie that you could get like Tom Nook or some other characters heads on.
I think it's really cute.
They are very cute.
Aw, I like that. They look super like soft and like plush.
I'm gonna post this
The
to the Twitter actually right now while we're doing the
Oh.
yeah,
episode
Mhm.
here.
the art that they use is like the villager art. Like when you select your map, I think it's the same icon.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it
Oh,
might be the
look,
same icons.
interesting. Aw, so adorable.
Why can't we get cute things like that in North America?
I feel like that's like what we say every single time with the fashion stuff. It's like, why can't we have cute thing here?
I
oh my
know.
god, it's like my friend recently kind of got into Pokemon cards, and he's telling me all of Japan gets like super cute Pikachu promos, right? And
Hmm.
America just gets like Charizard, just like
Ugh.
manly ass Charizard, but fucking Japan gets like cute Pikachu's with fat cheeks. Stuff.
Fat Pikachu. Oh, I feel like it's like, I guess it's like the whole marketing stuff, right? It's like cute things in Japan, and then they like try to make things, like, I guess, like more aggressive or whatever for like North America stuff.
Yeah,
They
for
want to.
America, get
I
that
hate
freedom
that.
in.
I hate that fucking masculinity shit.
Mm.
Like everything is more masculine over here. It
Mm.
sucks. Anyways,
They're trying to appeal to the
speaking of,
market.
what's
Mm.
more masculine than some giant robots? Also, what's more masculine than having lingerie of those giant fighting robots? Okay. So there's Gundam lingerie that you could buy. I know it's more aimed towards girls who apparently watch Gundam. I think that's a very small market, but okay. And apparently they have like Oshi colors, so you could color coordinate with your favorite character.
I feel like there's very pretty guys in Gundam though too. I think there could be like, yeah, Oshi stuff for that.
Yeah,
But
they're
this is
pretty with
Gundam-
their cocks inside each other.
They're
The yaoi.
Gundam
Yeah.
Double O though, like the original Gundam. Like Gundam isn't a show that I immediately think like, oh man, there's lots of like female fans of this. Because
Mm.
every single time I see somebody looking at Gundam merch in Japan, it's always some dude. Just some dude. I don't know.
I just wanted to point out, I think it's funny that we're talking about Gundam stuff again because I feel like it always like comes up.
It's weird. Like, I guess it makes a lot of money. Like, Gundam must be still like really big, but it's
Mhm.
not a show that I really think about anymore.
I guess, well, the thing is, like, I'm sure, like, when it comes to like Gundam fans, though, I'm sure
Mhm.
they always want to like have more collectibles and everything, right? I guess it's like with anything. As for like the lingerie, I think it looks very pretty.
It just looks like lingerie to me. I just don't understand how it's Gundam.
Mm.
Like they have a set of, I guess it would be like a it's not even like a sports bra, but there's like a panty set
Yeah.
that has like the Gundam logo on it, like printed all over.
Insignia of celestial being.
Yeah, which is okay, so like that's pretty nerdy, but like the actual lingerie that they released just looks like lingerie.
Mm.
So I don't know.
I don't know. Zooming in, is this supposed to be like that Haro thing? The little circle dude. Oh, I don't know. It's
like
kind of
their
hard to tell.
mascot, the little robot thing.
It's hard to see. They just look like polka dots.
Yeah, they kind of do actually. I thought it would be like that little Haro thing.
See, this is the thing, like it's a very masculine show, I feel. And
Mm.
every single time they tried to do this like women's clothing for it, I just feel like they're just taking normal clothes and then just being like, yeah, this is a Gundam collab.
Oh, I see what you mean. Just being like, yes, we are going to have these specific colors, and then just market it that way.
Yeah,
or-
like they have a set of pajamas too, but it just looks like normal pajamas. The only thing that differentiates it is like this little tiny Haro emblem, like just sewn on. Just I don't know.
I think
yeah, it's a cute
Japanese
little-
really
Oh,
really
sorry.
likes like they always really like small patterns like that. I think I noticed that with like the Nintendo store too. It's always like small patterns.
Mm.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's true. Has like the little Haro eco bag right here as well. Cute.
If I was a fan, like a big huge Gundam fan, I would want something a little bit more Gundam-y.
Like the Gundam shoes we were talking about before.
Like yeah, like the Gundam shoes, like those were super Gundam-y, right? Or like even the Animal Crossing stuff, right? You could clearly tell it's Animal Crossing related because it's got like characters and like animal
Mm.
ears and like it says Animal Crossing on it.
Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. Like, I think with the sleepwear stuff, it just looks like a little bit more generic. I guess.
It looks like you could pick it up at like any Uniqlo, you know? I don't
Mm,
know.
I see. It's kind of funny because it's like when we were talking about the Pokemon decor as well, with like all the
Yeah.
furniture and everything.
Like that was super Pokemon.
Hmm.
Like that would be something I'd buy. But like a lot of the times the Gundam stuff seems to be very subtle.
Mm.
which I don't know.
Oh, actually, okay. Remember when we were talking about the pop-up Gundam cafe? Or sorry, not the. It wasn't pop-up. I think it was the cafe itself.
Mhm.
Crunch. I linked you that. What was it? It was like a Hololive pop-up, and I was like, darn, I wish we were in Japan right now.
Dude, there's pop-ups like every other week in Japan that I
Uh,
wish I could go to.
yeah.
Oh,
It
I
was
see.
which generation was it? It's the one with Marine and everything.
Gen 3, I think. I can't remember what gen
Yeah, Gen
everybody's
3
from.
is Marine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
God,
like,
yeah.
oh, sorry, emo. I think I cut you off.
Oh no, it's okay.
But it was cute because it had like Marine, uh, Pecora, and like yeah, it was. I don't know. It was just cute. Yeah. Uh, I guess like they would do that for like other, I don't know, all live generations too, probably for like Pop Up Cafe. But I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, I think I was supposed to go to Japan in March, and if COVID wasn't a thing, we would have actually made it for this like Holo Live Expo that's happening.
Hmm.
oh
So
shoot,
yeah, it just sucks.
Yeah. I can't wait to go back, guys. We need to meet up. We need to plan our trips together.
Yeah,
yeah.
I need to NTR
Oh.
you in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice content.
Yeah.
Patreon, come on, Tane.
It'll be a
And
stream,
Time.
guys.
NTR the podcast.
Oh,
Uh, oh my gosh.
Speaking of getting NTR'd,
Oh.
oh,
a Japanese firefighter was NTR'd by his employer.
Tell
You want to know what happened?
us.
Okay. So in Japan, they have these really weird workplace rules. Some places will have you sign a contract saying that you will not perform any other jobs outside of your current responsibilities with us. So if you get caught having a second job, they have the legal right to dock your pay, which is the most
Oh.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But apparently it's legal.
That's
So,
weird. Like, what if
that's
your
so
first job just isn't
stupid.
cutting it, like with the money?
well, exactly. And like this applies to a lot of different jobs in Japan as well. But this Japanese firefighter was caught streaming on the side, and they decided that that was a second income because he was making some money.
Oh.
He reportedly earned $10,000 from streaming on YouTube, and yeah, they started docking his pay because they found out. Isn't that the shittiest thing ever?
That's
Yeah,
really
that's
unfortunate.
It's like saying even if I had like online store, any place that makes revenue, they could just ding you for that, huh?
Yeah, isn't that like? I just don't feel like that should be legal. That just seems kind of cheap. But I guess it's to make sure that you're performing like your utmost for whatever company you're working for. And in relation to firefighting, that kind of makes sense. You want, those people to be focused on firefighting, but still kind of draconian.
I was
Like,
kind of trying to think about the reason, and I guess you just you said it, Crunch. Like you want to make the person think about like their job the most, but I think that's just really sad. I guess I don't
I
know.
know. Apparently he uploaded a video a day pretty much. So he streamed every
Oh,
single day. He made $10,000 through ads. And apparently that was enough for the firefighter. Like somebody ratted him out,
oh,
obviously, and he is getting 10% of his monthly salary docked, which
oh,
is pretty crappy.
oh. That's unfortunate.
Hmm. And apparently Japanese commenters aren't happy about this either.
Mm.
People are like, why is that rule still a thing? He's pretty good. Why punish him for like doing this kind of thing?
Mm.
Sad.
I know seeing some of these comments like the whole no side job rule is pretty outdated, isn't it? And like
Yeah.
yeah, some of these here.
Well, I'm just thinking like if I got docked pay from my current employer because I was doing streaming on the side,
Hmm.
like that's not okay.
No, I feel like there. I think. Oh, I feel like with our individualism kind of thoughts in like North America, like people would be like, "No, that's unfair," or like, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I guess like capitalism. I'm sure people would be like, "No, I'm trying to like earn my buck," or
Kind of feels like theft in a way too, because like he's still
Mm.
putting in the same amount of work. Like it doesn't matter if he has other income as well.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I feel like that's so weird. I feel bad for the guy.
I feel like for nowadays, with everything just going up, it's kind of crazy if you only survive with one source of income, right? I don't think that's feasible for us, as rent and stuff
Well,
always
like
goes up.
Mhm.
Japanese firefighters, they make an okay amount of money, but like he he makes, let's see.
Let me see.
Yeah, like what would
Yeah.
it be, like $50,000 a year? So like it's okay money, but like still, like he's not making like a huge amount.
Hmm.
I just think that's kind of sad.
Well, especially like, what if like your streaming time is like, what if he feels lonely and he wants to like talk to like more people or something, or just have fun like
Well,
playing games and stuff?
well, here's the other thing I was just thinking about too is they only have a problem with it because he made money doing it, not because he's wasting his time streaming.
Yeah.
So if he demonetized his channel, there's nothing, like they wouldn't have an issue with it apparently. But as soon as he starts making money, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna dock your pay now." It doesn't make any sense.
Mm, yeah.
You're jealous.
Yeah, they're
They're
jelly.
jealous.
Man, I kind of wonder like how maybe some people, I guess it depends on the generation, but how they think in Japan, it's like, oh, is that like a real job or is it not a real job for like YouTube or streaming stuff? But I guess, yeah, as soon as money comes into like the question, then people are like, oh, or
Yeah,
Mhm.
kind of lame.
Yeah. Mm.
Another thing. Okay, so
Hmm.
because it was the end of the year not too long ago, there's a lot of polls and stuff that come out. It's like the major polling season in Japan for like end of year stuff. And one of the polls that happened was a hardcore gamer general election. So they polled a bunch
Wow.
of people that consider themselves to be hardcore gamers and asked
Oh.
them what the best games of all time. Yeah, their favorite games of all time.
Ah, interesting.
And this is a response to Asahi TV, which is a TV channel in Japan. They did a general election of the favorite video games of all time to the general public, and people weren't, well, hardcore gamers weren't happy with the results.
Oh no. You can't go against what the gamers say.
Yeah. So a game website in Japan decided to do the hardcore gamer general election, and here's some of the results here. I think they did the top 100 games.
Oh, okay.
So there's let's see. Tied at number 29 was Valkyrie, Profile, and Grandia.
Mm.
23
so old.
was Tactics Ogre. Yeah, some of these are older games.
Mm.
Tengai Makio 2 at 16. So a lot of these games we didn't really get over here. So a lot of people aren't gonna really know them. But the top 10 are pretty interesting. So top 10, Ghost of Tsushima, ranked 10. Fallout 3, 9. 8 is Dark Souls.
Mm.
7 is Dark Souls 3. 6 is Final Fantasy 14. 5 is The Witcher 3. 4 is Sekiro.
Mm.
3 is Skyrim.
Mm.
2 is Bloodborne. And number 1 is Breath of the Wild.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Now, I'm not 100% on Like I don't know if Sekiro's like a top 10 game, but like that's a pretty
Well,
like solid list.
I think like so when we think of like gamer stuff, I'm looking at a lot of these games and I'm like, these are like challenging games, I would say. You
Most of
know?
them, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like especially like the whole like Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, like that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Bloodborne. Mm, uh
I'm
yeah.
also not 100% on Breath of the Wild being number 1. Like it's definitely like top 10, top 20 material, but
I
number 1
think
is kind of um I don't know, weird to me.
I think the thing probably with Breath of the Wild is because maybe like Nintendo stuff is more accessible, maybe to people. I don't know.
Yeah. There is
What?
a little bit of a bias towards Japanese games. Sorry, Emu, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was gonna say maybe because you can do a bunch of mods and challenges, right? I recently watched some like YouTube person and they added a bunch of mods. So maybe that's
Oh,
the challenging part for the gamers.
I think there's a lot of speedrunners as well doing Breath of the Wild, so I think that's probably another reason why it's popular.
oh
Mm.
yeah. Oh gosh, seen like some videos for like how to speedrun Breath of the Wild where it's like to clip into like the shrines and stuff like that. It's so
Mm,
crazy. Or trying to like slide your shield or like or what was it? Do the or explode your shield and like go soaring, like that kind of stuff.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's how
Oh,
most of the speedruns are done, by doing that uh, shield surf trick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I used to watch a lot like AGDQ. Link to the Past is like super crazy, but I think the tech they use in that one is like you hop backwards the whole time
yeah,
for some
there's a
because
lot
you
Oh
of
walk
hopping
yeah.
back.
faster.
Yeah,
Hmm. I think Crunch when
or side hop.
you were doing Ocarina of Time or something, right? And you were doing like the side hop stuff, and I was like, oh, that's how people like speedrun that
Yeah, except I'm not good at it.
game.
um, I'm kind of surprised that the top 10 list doesn't have some more older games in there,
Hmm.
because I would consider some Super Nintendo games to be pretty close to the top 10.
I guess it depends on the people who they polled because I guess it depends on age too, right? I don't know.
And I mean, they pulled like hardcore gamers, right? So in like
Yeah.
Japanese hardcore gamers are a lot different than European and North American. Like our our lists would probably be different in each continent. So, but the top
Hmm.
10 seems to be pretty like solid. Like most of these
Yeah.
games I think would probably be in the top 10 of pretty much anybody's lists, I would think.
I think it's
I was
interesting. Oh, sorry.
sorry. Oh, I was thinking. I thought there would be like platformers on this list. I guess they're too easy.
I would have thought like
Oh,
Super Mario
yeah.
would have been like, well, you know what? Super Mario was probably in the general public list, or like Mario 3. I'm kind of surprised it's not like 10th or something. Cuz like Ghosts of
Hmm.
Tsushima is like, it's a really good game, but I wouldn't consider it a top 10 game.
I think story wise it was interesting, but the thing is, like with Ghost of Tsushima, there's a lot of like side nothing kind of stuff where it's
Yeah,
like,
it suffers from the Far Cry syndrome of just random objectives, like just there to pad time, and I don't like that.
yeah. I mean, at least with some of these other ones, it's like, oh, you have to like go do this thing or you have to go do this mission.
Mm,
But hmm I don't like that kind of stuff in like video games. Like when you do have like an open world game and then it's like, oh, you could do this side mission, but it doesn't affect the overall story though.
yeah, but
Hmm.
like I'm surprised that I don't see like a Chrono Trigger,
Oh,
or like a Super Mario or Mario 3 or something, like just in between some of these newer games. It just
Mm.
kind of
Or
Zoomers,
interesting.
man.
or like a Dragon Quest or Secret of Mana kind of stuff. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, like possibly even like a Dragon Quest game. I
yeah.
wonder where it ended up. I wonder if I can find it in the list.
So I guess like thinking about hardcore gaming though, I guess yeah, m- more time challenges maybe is like the way people are thinking.
Mm. Oh, here
Yeah.
we go. Japan picks the top 100. Okay, so this is the general election. Do you want to hear what the top 10 of the general election was?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a little bit closer to what I would have thought. So Super Mario Brothers 3 is 10th.
Hmm.
Final Fantasy 10. Chrono Trigger is 8th. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is 7th. Dragon Quest 3 is 6th. Splatoon 2 is 5th. Animal Crossing New Horizons is 4th. Final Fantasy 7 is 3rd. Dragon Quest 5 is 2nd. And Breath of the Wild is 1st.
So we have a lot of Nintendo stuff then.
We do, but it's also a kind of
Mhm.
weird list because, like, outside of Japan, nobody really cares about Dragon Quest. Nobody really cared about Splatoon.
Oh, you can't say that, Crunch. There's always like
I mean,
Poki's
like,
community.
a big following outside of Japan. Like Splatoon 2 doesn't even register in North America, really. It's a pretty niche game. And I'm sorry, Splatoon fans, but like, you got to know that.
actually funny thing about Splatoon. I think I was watching Hoshi's stream, and he was saying that I forget what holiday it was. I think it was the holiday where it's like you throw the beans at the Oni kind of thing.
Oh, yep.
A lot of people have like that holiday off, so the Splatoon servers were just like full because everyone wants to play Splatoon. Like,
And then the
Oh.
first Splatoon game was 21, apparently.
hmm.
But like, you got some like amazing game. Like Dark Souls 3 only hit 39th in this list, and I think Dark Souls 3 is probably like a top like 20 game at least.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird, eh?
I still want to get around to the Dark Souls games because it's like I hear that they're challenging and stuff. I'm not gonna. I don't look forward to people backseating.
It makes me kind of wonder what our like North American top 100 games list would look like.
Oh,
I
that's
know,
actually.
I
Can you
think
Google?
Kotaku's done them, but like, I don't trust Kotaku's polling. Anyways, I thought that was kind of neat.
Interesting. Yeah, I kind of wonder like what our top games would be. I guess it just depends on like what kind of gamer you are, whether casual, hardcore, or like yeah,
Hmm.
and how many people they would mm, poll. I
Yeah, it
guess.
depends on who you ask too, because
Yeah.
if you ask like hardcore gamers, you know, gamers that play like a dozen plus games a year, as opposed to like just the general public who like, oh, I liked Super Mario 3, so I'm gonna vote for that type
Yeah.
of thing,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting anyways. Okay, so we finally made it to our
Mm.
crime portion,
Oh
because there's
gosh.
always some sort of weird crime that happens in Japan.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
So,
What?
okay, this is a really weird one. So, a Gunma man arrested for attempted marriage of woman without her knowledge.
What? She didn't consent to marry.
What a tryhard.
So, apparently, last fall, he walked into his like local government office, and submitted all the documents to register for marriage. And he had the Honko stamp of her family. So, just for a little bit of context, if anybody doesn't know how the marriage paperwork works in Japan, they have a document that's like two-sided. The male and female partners who are getting together have to fill out all of their information, and then they stamp it with their Honko. And then they're supposed to go down together and submit it to their local office, their like city hall or whatever. Apparently he apparently stalked her well enough that he has the exact Honko that she uses, their stamp,
Oh my
and
gosh.
tried to register a marriage certificate between the two of them.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's scary.
It's so weird.
desperate. The fuck?
I think I heard actually. I don't know if this is 100% correct, but I think it was in like a YouTube video I was watching. I think they're starting to not phase out the Honko, but have like an electronic signature one now.
Yeah, because it's so easy to just go to a store. Because okay, so you're supposed to register your Honko with the government so that they know that that's the stamp that you use.
Yeah.
The problem is you could just go down to any 100 yen store and go buy one. Like there's nothing stopping me from going into a store, grabbing a Honko, buying it,
Wait.
just leaving and just using that stamp.
They're not unique? I
No,
thought they're unique.
they're unique in that there's like 1,000 different ones or whatever, but you could just go buy them.
I'm looking at a picture here that says racks with hundreds of the most common surnames can be found at
Mhm.
many stores.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
I'm sure like more well-off people probably have their own like custom made ones, but for like the general public, like you just pick up whatever stamp you can and register it. But anyways, the official that took the paperwork in called the woman and was like, "Hey, did you fill this out?" And she's like, "No," and called the police, and the guy was arrested.
Oh my
That's pretty
gosh.
nuts.
At least the government worker had some brains. Put two and two together like, oh, why didn't the woman also come to like submit this paperwork too? Kind of. Yeah.
So apparently this is a big issue in Japan as well, but apparently a lot of people have been filling out like divorce paperwork on their own too and submitting it and not telling the other partner.
What?
Oh my
god.
gosh, so it works in reverse too?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, bye. I don't need your consent. I consent myself.
It's kind of nuts, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, that's like you could just NTR someone that way. You could be like, no. I want this person's big fat honko instead.
So a couple comments that I thought was pretty funny. I'm a little jealous because I've never met someone I was that into.
That comment, oh my gosh.
I know how he feels, but that's something that you just fantasize about doing.
Oh, could you imagine that being like a Dojin plot now though? It's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna go steal her honko and then she's gonna be tied to me forever.
And
It
then,
has to have like mind break. Like
Oh
the
my
stamp
God.
will just mind break her. Possession.
and then the
Mind
best
control.
comment, it would have worked if the woman was Hatsune Miku.
Wait, why?
Oh,
Well, because it's a fake character, and apparently a bunch of people have married her in Japan now.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That slut.
Wow, Hatsune Miku, jeez.
Going around.
I'm just thinking like you could also have like a tag that's like hypnosis, please give me your honko so then I can like make the paperwork official.
I'm pretty sure I've read that in a few Doshins before.
With the stamp?
Yeah, like hypnotism
Really?
ones, yeah. Where it's
But,
like, hey, fill this out. Yeah.
oh okay, because I
Yeah.
was thinking that'd be funny with the honko one though, because it's like, wow, now your signature is officially mine.
Now you must marry me legally. Whoa.
Oh shoot. I think it's kind of funny because like some of these comments too, it's like that guy's crazy, that's too creepy, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it just only in Japan, I think, because like I've never heard of anybody anywhere else trying something so insane.
Well, the thing is, though, I think for like North America, you have to have a witness, right? I think the only thing that would be super crazy is that you can just get married on a whim in like Vegas or something, I guess, right?
Yeah, but you still need a witness to sign it. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like in North America and Europe, you need the third party there to basically say like, yes, this isn't like some fake marriage. This is actually two real people, kind of thing.
Mm.
And they're both consenting. Like maybe Japan should probably do that too.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody get on that Dojin plot. It sounds amazing.
So if his little plot worked and he was able to marry that woman, apparently they just came up with a survey of what men and women miss the most about being single.
Oh,
Reading porn without your soulmate judging you.
You just have to find the right soulmate. Tane doesn't care that I read porn, right?
no,
That's
I don't
right.
care because I do
Yeah,
too.
see?
So here's the thing. I think I've said this story before. Remember, Crunch, that there was like this one person who like told their partner, and they had to like make an official Facebook post. Like, I thought it was so embarrassing that the guy had to like say like, I'm not reading or I'm not watching hentai anymore because I love my girlfriend so much and everything. And I'm so sorry that I would ever do such a thing. And I commented like, ha, that's stupid.
Oh my god.
I just think it's kind of weird that like the girlfriend forced him to do that.
That's
Oh.
crazy. It's so
Yeah.
controlling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who cares? But
Anyway, yeah.
so apparently, let's see what's first on the list for men
Mm.
and women, actually. No more free time.
Oh,
So that's what the number one reason that they miss being single.
I guess you just spend your free time with each other. I don't know, or you just.
So that's the thing that they miss the most about being single. Number two for men is can't use my money how I want anymore.
That's kind of funny. I don't know.
Number three is my activities are now limited. So I guess like hobbies or other things.
Mm.
Number four, frustrated with my spouse.
Aw, that's sad.
Or five, want more romance. So I guess maybe they're not getting any anymore.
Pussy?
Aw,
Oh.
aw, poor guys.
Poor guys.
Aw, they want the romance. Aw.
The list is like honestly pretty similar between the two though. So women, we've already seen number one. Number two is activities are limited, which was number three for men. Number three, housework and childcare is too difficult.
Mm.
Number four is I can't use my money how I want, which was number two for men.
Mm.
And then number five, dealing with relatives is too difficult.
Ooh.
Which
the in-laws.
Which I don't blame them. In-laws are sometimes difficult to deal with.
Well, I think that's probably for many people, I guess. But
wait, is it because the in-laws always tell the woman to get pregnant?
I think there's a lot of pressure from in-laws in Japan, I think, for the partner to be, this way or that way. Like they expect a lot from the partner, I think.
I can see that. I feel like, I don't know. I think for even just like womanly expectations, like too, I think there's just a lot of pressure in general. I think people always just should be like, or sorry, they always tell like, oh, you should be like this, or like you should do this, like kind of stuff. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure for having kids. There's a lot of pressure for like, oh, what's your cooking like? How's your housework? All that kind of like crap that we kind of don't really do anymore in North America as much.
I feel like even for the guys that there's pressure too, because it's like you want to have a good job.
Oh, yeah.
You want to provide for your family. You should probably get like a promotion or like that. I don't know, that kind of stuff too.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of like a cliche of like the 60s and 70s, more so in North America. We've kind of stopped caring as much about that kind of stuff. Whereas Japan feels societally like behind. It still kind of feels like the 60s or 70s in Japan in a lot of ways.
It's like more traditional, right? It's like
it's way more conservative.
But I was kind of wondering, and I think with like younger people or like I guess like younger generations, I think they're trying to like break that mold though. So I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's true. Like every generation gets more progressive no matter what society you're in, so it'll change. So it's kind of interesting that the lists are pretty similar. It's basically like we just want more free time to ourselves or want more time to do like hobbies or things that we want to do, which I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to want. Have your own free time and free space.
Yeah. I think it's just like, well, if we're thinking more traditional stuff with like child like care and like things like that too, it's like, well, once you decide to have children, then it's like your free time is just goes out the window, right?
Mm-hmm. I get that. So here's some quotes apparently from the study here.
Mm.
Okay, so my amount of personal time plummeted and I can't do what I want. A man in his 20s. At night in bed, I think to myself, all day today, I didn't have a minute to myself, a woman in her 30s. And ever since having kids, I have no time to myself and I've missed single life, a woman in her 40s. So, yeah. What are some other good ones here?
I feel like when it comes to like, I don't know, polls, because I think we were talking, what was it? We were talking about like the love poll or confessionals, right? Or when to confess to someone. I feel like nobody's like ever satisfied with anything, I guess.
Oh, here's a good one.
I don't know.
Single people want to get married. Married people want to be single again. The grass is always greener on the other side.
There we go. Yeah.
Which I saw another article on Japanese romance, love interests, that kind of stuff. And the number one thing for young couples is wanting to get married immediately. So I think that's always just the thing. Like, it's like being a kid and wanting to be an adult, and then as soon as you're an adult, you're like, man, I wish I was a kid again.
I was just about to make that comparison.
Yeah.
Plus, also, I think when it comes to lack of free time, I think that just comes with the territory of becoming more adult, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's not necessarily the result of a relationship, but the result of being older with responsibilities.
Yeah. Man, responsibilities suck.
Oh, man.
Mm.
One other news topic that I wanted to bring up this episode, because I think it's pretty funny. But do you remember the last podcast, maybe the one before, we were talking about how Japan is going through a chicken shortage right now?
Oh, yeah.
Well, apparently there's also a potato shortage going on right now, but it's only affecting the fast food restaurants.
Not the French fries.
Yeah, so there's no French fries. So they have to ration French fries at like McDonald's and KFC and all those places because they import the potatoes from outside the country. I think specifically North America. Well, apparently the Combinis don't have this issue, and to compete with McDonald's and KFC and all these other fast food places, they actually, for free, without changing their prices, increased the sizes of their French fry portions by 25 to 50%.
What?
As like a middle finger to McDonald's. They're like, fuck you guys.
But how do they have access to the potatoes, whereas the fast food places don't?
So I think their sources of potatoes are still in Asia, and they're able to get shipments from Asia easier than the fast food places are able to get shipments from North America.
Interesting.
Because
so it's a supplier thing then.
It's a supply chain issue. There's a lot of like really weird shipping issues happening worldwide right now, which is why there's like shortages of a bunch of different things. And yeah, apparently the Combinis still have access to their potatoes.
That's interesting. Oh, so they're still able to carry on with business as usual then.
Yeah. While also giving the middle finger to the, Ronald and the Colonel.
Aw. Well, at least people can get what they need to get at a Combini, and the customer is happy.
It just proves that Combinis are the best place to get food in Japan.
Aw.
What if those people buy like the Combini French fries and go to their like fast food and recook it in like the grill or something?
They just clean out the local Combini and then use it for McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be very sad.
Aw. Oh,
I was
no.
thinking you were gonna say like, What if they just go to the Conbini, get the French fries, and then get like a Big Mac? Then they could have the entire meal again.
I wonder if some people actually do that. It's like they get one thing and then they like get something else from like another place to be like, yeah, this is like my go-to.
I do that.
Who knows?
Oh yeah.
I buy drinks from other places and eat other food. Usually.
You know what? We do that in
Mm.
Japan too. We buy drinks elsewhere usually.
Oh, that makes sense actually. Yeah. When it comes to drinks and stuff, because like there's so many good options for drinks.
Yeah.
Mm.
So many good options at Konbini for drinks.
Mm. Oh.
Anyways, I think unless we have anything else to bring up, did anything else exciting happen in the last few weeks, or is anything happening in the near future that you want to talk about?
Or I guess we can think about, I don't know if it's for like New Year's resolutions. I know sometimes people like to talk about them, but do you have anything like any goals for this year, Emu, maybe? Or
Why you have to ask me first? You answer it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, Crunch, you go so we can think.
You have time. Okay. My goal for this year is to complete more video games in my Steam library. So I've made a list of I think a dozen games. So I'm gonna try to beat one a month.
Mm.
It's just like a wide variety of games. So what did I have in there? I have Bloodstained, Control, Disco Elysium, Prodigal, Wrestler, like a bunch of just variety of games. So I'm gonna try to beat one a month. I've already played through a game called Project Warlock, which was a Doom-like FPS game, like the original Doom or Wolfenstein. And that was it was an interesting game. It was a bit buggy, but it was fun. It was worth the like $15 or whatever it was. And then my other resolution is to play some more co-op games with Tane throughout the year, because I feel like since we started streaming, we don't really play a lot of games together anymore, and I thought streaming was going to do the opposite and we would play more games together, but it's kind of doing the opposite. So that's my other New Year's resolution.
That's gay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of gay, Crunch.
Oh, gross. Wanting to spend time with your significant other.
Ew.
No.
Tane, what about you?
I was actually trying to like find. I actually made like a
You already
post.
forgot about it. Okay.
Oh no, I found it. Okay. Let's see. I want to do more art. I want to see if I can have the time to do more art. I do want to make like ASMR audio and videos and put them on YouTube. I want to learn more Japanese and French when I'm able to. I don't have like a specific goal, but maybe if things become safe again, I don't know if this is going to happen in 2022, but I would like to just in general go take the GLPT N4. N3 would be like I'll be satisfied with N3 for like the Japanese language proficiency test. Let's see. It would be fun to travel again once things are safer, and I kind of want to just be kinder to myself because I want to be like I don't have to be productive all the time. I guess to like do something, because I feel guilty if I'm not productive. But I think that's something I'm just gonna have to like keep learning, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more games with Crunch and everything. I want to get closer to like friends and everything. I want to like talk more with people, spend time with like more VTuber friends, and I want to get better at art too. Not just make more art, but like just get better as well. And maybe I don't know if this is going to happen in 2022, but go full-time content creation if that is possible. So yes. Yeah. Do you have some things you would like to do, Emu?
Oh yeah. I want to make more VTuber babies. I'm working on it. My vagina is too slow. I can't pump out these babies fast enough.
I think I saw you were working on Mary's model, right?
Yeah, I have Mary's model that I'm like about to finish. I have like 2 friend requests, and I have Amai's I need to work on before I open to the general. But I want to make I want to see my art make content for me, so I can like relax and retire, and then these people can make content for me. Future plans. I want to make more merch. Cons are kind of coming back. Conventions. COVID does suck, but like I feel like I've been not really making anything because COVID was stupid, but just like more ideas and new ways to make my art, make people wear it or like show it off will be nice. I want to time manage better. My time management is kind of bad. Uh, yeah. I also want to take care of myself if that's even possible because I always work a lot. But then I have the same problem with as Tane. If I don't work on a day, I feel a little guilty. Then I just like feel bad about myself.
I feel like we're very similar like that.
Yeah. But then I think about it, it's probably like any other day for a normal person if they're not like working for a day. But I try to do something every day, but yeah, just more positive energy so I don't get sad when I wake up. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, more we're gonna feel good. 2022. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck bitches, get money.
Yeah.
Well, I
Let's see.
think that was a good episode, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be back recording again because I felt guilty not doing any more podcast episodes for so long.
What?
See,
It's
look-
my
look-
fault. Blame me, guys. I'm a masochist. Blame me. Blame it. Blame me.
See, even Crunch feels guilty if he's like not being productive too.
Mhm. I felt very guilty during the winter break.
But it's okay. We're all rested up and we feel good and like
Mhm.
it's business as usual now.
Exactly. So we're gonna try to get the podcast out every 2 weeks again from now
Yay.
on. From now on, I think we're free again, so
Yay. Well,
should be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks for listening and tuning in, and we will see you in a few weeks.
Oh, bye-bye everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Wait, we forgot to do the comment like thing.
Oh, make sure to like this video and hit that big red subscribe button and ring that bell. Comment down below on
New Year resolution? New Year
yeah.
resolution?
New Year resolutions. Yeah. New Year
yeah.
resolutions. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Do it.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.